Well, I got good news for you and also a little bit of bad news. The good news really seems like our leaks for the M2 MacBook Air from 6 months ago, they seem to be confirmed. The bad news, that part, the bad news is that our Apple Watch Series 7 leaks also seemed to be confirmed. And we know what happened with that. I will give you $10 if you subscribe right now. That's actually not true, I lied. But subscribe anyway and turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next episode. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Front Page Tech, FPT. Of course, the show that gives you the latest tech news from one geek that is me to another that is you. Happy Saturday morning to be exact. That's when I'm posting it. If you're late, if you're watching this later, that's on you, not on me. Hope you didn't have breakfast yet, because I'm going to give you a hot, steamy tech news breakfast burrito. What? All right, so first up for the day, story numero uno is about AirPods Pro 2. AirPods Pro 2. Oh, for the basics out there, that's Spanish for the number 2. See, someone told Mac Rumors that this was AirPods Pro 2. Yep, even better is that in their report, Mac Rumors straight up says that the images are, quote, from a source without an established track record and we can't verify their accuracy. Yep. Nice. With that out of the way, what can we see here? Well, those holes on the bottom, they're speaker holes per Find My, I guess. That way, if you lose your AirPods, the speakers will go ahead and scream, "I'm over here, bitch!" There's also this weird metal loop thing on the side here. That is supposed to be for a strap or a lanyard thing. Like a Wii remote, you know, these, but like less cool. And, other than that, nothing has changed here. They look the same. The design, it's the same as the original AirPods Pro. Now, if I haven't given it away, like if you couldn't tell, I'm not really that confident in this report. These look less like AirPods Pro 2 and more like AirPods Professional also from AliExpress. I don't know, I really feel like someone pulled a fast one on Mac Rumors, but hey, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, that has happened a lot of times. Not mentioning any time specifically. It has just been known to happen.
Oh my God!
Is it bad? Babe, is it bad? Should I go over it again? Can you tell it's gone? Is it bad? The other sort of troubling thing about this is that these images go like completely against the AirPods Pro 2 report that came from Mark Gurman via Bloomberg a long time ago, months ago. Has it almost been a whole year? He said, and he's far more accurate than this, whoever sent these pictures. He said that the next version of AirPods Pro would be rounder and would not have a stem. So, you know, if you look at Mark Gurman's report from a while ago and compare it to the pictures that we just got, it does not line up. These did not look like what he described. And also, I gotta poop. You didn't need to know that, but we're a family, so I gotta tell you. So I'm gonna do that, and you watch this ad. And then when the ad's over, I will have returned from poop would have happened by then. Oh, hey, look! Today's episode is sponsored by WeVPN, the best VPN on the market thanks to their advanced IP and DNS protection. They also just happen to be the industry leader for streaming, supporting over 400 streaming services. You can secure up to 10 devices at the same time with support for desktop and mobile devices, smart TVs, gaming consoles, browsers, and more. There's a bunch of reasons to try and love WeVPN, but the best way to learn more is to just try it for yourself. And right now, you can get 74% off of a 2-year subscription. They'll even add an extra 3 months for free. So go ahead, click the link, click it, get started today, and thank me later. All right, welcome back. The poop happened. I did it. Feel much better. Last up for the day. Story numero Lasto is about the what's even happening today? M2 MacBook Air. If you remember, like 6 months ago on this very channel, on this very show, we gave you your very first look at the new redesign for the MacBook Air. I had been sent images of pretty much everything of this device other than the display. So Ian and I really had to fill in the gaps based on what we were told, but this is what you got. We got our first look, we had images, we made renders so we could show you and protect the source at the same time. Have fun. Now, obviously, being a leak from like 6 months ago, and this device isn't even supposed to come out till next year, what we saw was obviously an early prototype unit. But basically, our report had said USB-C, possibly MagSafe, a white keyboard with full-size function keys, something we now have on MacBook Pro, no more wedge design. Like, it's not gonna, you know, that taper design that MacBook Airs have had since always? That was going away, which was an odd part of our report, but that's what we were told and that's what we were shown. Along with that, white bezels coming to MacBook Air, and most importantly, colors. If you remember, we were the first ones to tell you that colors were coming to the iMac, the 24-inch iMac that we got earlier this year, and we were told the same thing is coming to MacBook Air, which, yes, please. This blue one, yep, I would put it in my butt. What? It's not like I put everything that I like into my butt. I just saw that, and I had the urge. I said, I want that in my rectum. But like I said, this was 6 months ago. That's a while ago. A lot can happen in 6 months. So now we have some brand new, fresh, hot deets, some new reports that have come out in the last few days that shine more light on this. And because these new reports are more recent, that helps paint a much, much clearer picture for what we're gonna get when this thing launches. So first, from Dylan DKT, a newer Twitter account who has been posting very accurate info this year, very great source lately in the community. He tweeted this thread. The upcoming MacBook Air will release in the middle of 2022. It will have MagSafe, a 1080p webcam, USB-C ports, a 30-watt power adapter, and no fans. There will be color options similar to the iMac 24-inch. The bezels and the keyboard will be an off-white with full-sized function keys. The design will be similar to the MacBook Pro while being thinner, lighter. There will be a bind option under the configuration options. Multiple external display support will be available, at least 2 displays. The color options will be similar to the iMac 24-inch. Mini LED is likely. I can't confirm whether it will have a notch, but I can say that there will be no ProMotion, no Face ID, no SD card slot, no tapered design, and no HDMI. So of course, a huge shout out to Dylan on this one. He actually mentioned that we had given you a lot of the same information like 6 months ago, but seeing as this is way more recent and his information is usually solid, this is good news. Like if you saw our report from months ago and you're like, yeah, I want that MacBook Air, seeing this stuff now is good. The lack of a tapered slash wedge design was also repeated by a leaker, Ty98, who, by the way, is the same and only person that said a notch was coming to MacBook Pro, which of course happened. He is also saying that a notch, oh God, he's saying that a notch will also be on the MacBook Air. So kill me. I f***ing hate this thing and it is stupid. But I had Ian included on these new renders anyway because I hate myself. So there you go. This is the latest, most up-to-date information on the MacBook Air if you're excited about it. And the fact that it lines up a lot with what we told you 6 months ago with that early prototype, that's a good sign. Like I always say, don't just take my word for it. Don't just listen to me. I have been wrong before. Is it bad? But when you start to hear the same information from multiple people that you trust, that is good for you. That's a better way to understand what's actually going to happen. But that was the thing before. What? Can I try that again? That happened before. Apple Watch, Series 7, myself, Mark Gurman, Kwame Chi, you know, the huge. We all agreed that the Apple Watch Series 7 was getting a flat design. And then it did not.
Add it up.